I think I'm just gonna rewrite this, to be honest. I'm not quite sure what I was getting at here. Like, all things considered, I can just kind of do this from scratch. Because this is insanely... what was I thinking, bro? What was I cooking like a couple months ago? This is ridiculous. Yeah, we gone scrap all this. So... right. Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. We're gonna change this up a bit. Let me like this is kind of what we're getting rid of, so I'll start here. I'll keep it, but it's gotta go. So like, what is this gonna? I don't want to call this scene. I don't like the name scene for this, because I might want to call levels scenes. That makes more sense to me, so I'm thinking this is a model. A model contains multiple meshes, I would say, makes the most sense, and therefore this needs to go up here. So I think that makes more sense if you ask me. And one mesh contains your normals, your vertices, texture coordinates. Okay, so I have them grouped up. Oh, did I do... would that be array of structures or structure of arrays? I may have to structure of arrays this. Because that would be array of structs. But I kind of like buffering that all at once. Is that a bad way of doing it? Would one truly be mad if I did it that way? Let's see. Hey, 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 what are we doing? Is there no render CPP? Am I dumb as bricks? What's in its source? I don't know why I couldn't just search for it there. That was strange. Is it this? That's what it's control P. Okay, I'm dumb as bricks. So how am I buffering this? So I've got that. This is already horribly inefficient, but I'm just kind of getting off the ground right now. Okay, so that makes sense. So for every model, there's a bunch of meshes. Right. I think it would make more sense if I, at compile time, organize it like this, because it's just easier to buffer it this way. It's just that simple. Like, I think I'll just keep it like this. If this is bad, suck my dick. I don't care. We're gonna do... right, so we got meshes and a model has an array of meshes. or a vector of meshes rather. Right? Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Right. So this is going to be mesh. Model has a group of meshes. And then included, so we're going to struct. I guess, is this what is a meshlet? I believe it's called a meshlet. Okay, I don't think that's the right name for it. I don't think that's the right name for it. I hesitate to call it a mesh node because that's like kind of bad and stupid. Why do they even have this? So you have your contains index to a mesh. Okay. Oh, so if you want to reuse, I see. I feel like it makes more sense to kind of do this differently. Because this is how async handles it. So I could just like make an async file and like yes, compile time. The way that I want it. Because I don't want to do it like this, because this doesn't let instance rendering happen easily. So like rather I have render handle here, right? Yeah, so you load, yes, okay, I already had it. Wow, I was ahead of the game. Okay. So I got this vector of models, right? And each model has meshes, right? That like makes sense. Right? Methinks. So you would like, if you wanted to instance, so the you would do a models, then I guess you would have like a model instance, which points to, no, that, I think you just load meshes. I don't think you load models, do you? Oh no, you do. But you might want to change the texture of said model per instance. That's not a thing. That's not how that works. Because I want to do instance rendering, so I don't want to do it this way. But I'm too stupid to figure it out myself. So each mesh specifically would, or each one of these, right, would be what holds positional data of the rest of the thing. Because like a root node would have, because the root would detail the position, rotation, scale, and then everything kind of gets moved around that. So like that's per model, but that's not how it works. So I guess, okay, so a mesh specifically. This is what gets loaded at compile time, not this. Mesh. And this is meshes. At compile time, load all mesh data into here. So then we have this mesh, right? And a mesh has like it has these like sub meshes, like, which is retarded in my opinion. Like, I don't know why it does that. I think it should just be all in one thing, right? Because then what you would do is then somewhere else you would make a model, and a model is what has the position, rotation, scale vector. You just like the transformation stuff, I suppose, right? Because you need all that stuff to be together. Interesting things going on here, because you need to make sure you remove it when the thing goes away. I can imagine that kind of being a pain in the dick. What if I just tried it and figure it out? Alright, I guess you could do it by entity ID. That makes more sense, I guess. Do I even have an entity thing yet? I don't. I haven't even done that yet. I guess I should do that first, right? That like makes more sense. So this won't compile, surely not. Yeah, no, because I have this here, which is like, oh, really? Oh, I didn't save. I guess for now, it doesn't really do much of anything. Right. Okay. Let's do something I find a bit easier anyway. So we're gonna do... I don't need that open anymore. I can just do this. Need here. I don't think much. I don't know if you need prevalence for headers, but I do it anyway, because it doesn't yell at me when I do it. Do I not do that, man? I can do it. Or no. Okay, I do it. Okay, so this needs to be easy. I mean, there is GLM stuff, is there not? Yeah, I guess I should use these, right? those even included in the build right now? Jesus, I fucking hate this compiler so much. Yeah, they are. Okay. Oops. Alright, okay, so yes, entities in there, so it'll be fine. Called Qua? It's called Quat. I think I just do Quat. Should have worked. Don't yell at me for no reason. Might not actually be doing anything until I am I being stupid? Being used by another process? What are you actually fucking talking about? Okay. Like, sure, dude. No, that's awesome. Okay. That, like, works, I guess. This also needs an ID. I do like you get a lot of new files here. Let's see if that works. Oh, did I? Oh. Do not do semicolon on these? No, you do. You do. Oh, I spelled typed that wrong. Well. Dumb as bricks. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that would have been bad. This is a 16, right? Long is 128, right? Oh, a long is 32. Wait. Wait, what the fuck? A short? A short is 16. And it's 32. Okay, so a short is 16. Int is 32. Wait, what the hell is a long then? Long. I like being retarded. Car is 1 byte. A short is 2 bytes, that's 16 bits. Oh, okay, so this is a long. Signed long. This is a user. Okay. I believe that settles it in independent volume architecture. Maybe. Awesome. That's thrilling. Now, I believe what would be smart here is to just make this that really worked. I can guarantee if I do like this, now it just breaks. Ooh, I didn't mean to put that in render. This should be in main. Okay. So that looks good. ID, oh, this should be lowercase. Oh dear. Eek, okay. So we've done that. I don't suppose we could do, so we've got, I mean, those are all the things we really need right now, I think. I don't think our entity needs much more than that. We need some procedures. Do I want to do it the return pointer way? No, because I want people to be able to use initializer list. What did I do with the jump? Damn, maybe I should just go back to doing some Jai. That like might actually be the play. This is the code that's in my banner. Okay. That makes sense. How do you do templates again? Functions. Oh, I think it's as easy as that. Oh dear. Oh, you have to do it like that? That's retarded. So, okay. Did I spell the template wrong? Oh, it's because it's an H, not HPP. Okay, whatever. Do it in a minute. Alright, this returns a T pointer. Create entity. There's no shot that worked. That's just the... Yo, I don't have a water on me. I used to. Where'd it go? Guess I threw it out. Am I being stupid? What is happening here? I think it's just being dumb. Okay, so that did work. Just fine. Do I include this anywhere? Maybe that's a problem. Should probably include game state first. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Transform rotation uses undefined struct GLM qua. Oh, I must have forgotten it. Semicolons. Is it defined qua? Load. No, I mean, like, that's what it says. Quaff, float. Colon. Is it like... So, qua, float. I'm gonna do this. Really. Sometimes you get false positives with these. Maybe we're good this time. Oh, holy fucking headphone hair. Jesus. Yo, somebody gotta warn me about that. Okay. So I did that. That looks good. I don't know why I recompiled. I deleted a space. I feel like the entity manager should go in the game state now. I feel like that makes most sense. I don't think there's anything there right now, though. There, like, might be something, but... Right, okay, so this is what does the window. I don't know why that isn't in the render handle. It's okay, though. I guess, okay, we'll do the entity handle here. This is probably the last thing that needs to go here. So, we're gonna have... We're just gonna have an entity pointer here. Let's see. Initialize this. Alright, that's how that works, right? I do believe it is. Exactly how that works. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. And if it doesn't work, then cry about it. So, oh, we should have a, this should be an array of, ooh, okay. Oh, we need to do the max bullshit thingy. How would you do this? Because then that means every entity has to be the same size. But that's no good. I don't want that. I don't want this to be a vector either. That's like kind of dumb. Let's... Yeah, no, that's okay. Oh, okay, so you would use a union. I see. I didn't even know they had unions in C++. Is there a way to populate a union at compile time? So you would, in theory. So this is... I think I think I make this a void pointer. Or I would make an array of void pointers. I think is what I would do here. So you do an array of void pointers. I think. Or you would do a vector of void pointers. No. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna get retarded and everybody can yell at me if I'm being stupid. Okay, so that's what I need to do. This is what I need to do. Can I fill union compile times this? Yep. Size and order of the segments are not a compile time, so I'd like to calculate their offsets. Okay. It's like basically I'm so lost here. What? What's the easiest way to do this? The stupid way to do this is to just put everything in one giant struct, which is like really bad. So I could do a union. The problem with the union is that I would have to manually put every structure to the union, which is like better than having one big struct, to be fair. Having this all be in a contiguous block of memory is like kind of shit. At least in this case. So rather, I think entities of a similar size should be put in contiguous memory. Should they even? Should it just be all entities of the same type should be put together in contiguous memory? I feel like that's kind of a waste of memory. feel like games have, or computers have more RAM to go around with them, so it's intentionally doing that at the benefit of like insane CPU speeds, which I feel like is more important. Like name a computer that has less than 16 gigabytes of RAM, and we're gonna be worried about using extra bits here. I like can't say I'm worried about it. So I'm gonna go. Sure, sure. That might be too big. How's that? Sorry, I do like my font to run a little small. It might have been hard to read. Yeah, I think this is a decent solution to this problem. I think that works. So what I could do... So you're gonna do this, so rather than this, first of all, there needs to be a function for this. This is gonna be like initialize memory block per for a type. Can you have a type as the key to a dictionary or a hash map? Surely you can't. No, actually, might not make sense. You know what I could do? I could put an arbitrary limit on how big each entity is allowed to be. That... I don't like that idea. The idea is to get the biggest entity out of the types, but like there's no tagging like there's like in Jai. This is a very easy problem to solve. I do it right. Right. This. No, I like. Get entity slot size? Right here. I do it here. And then I save that, and then this is what I use in my memory block. Simple enough, right? At the minimum, this should have a vector. Entity blocks. At the minimum, right? Could be a map. Can you do that? Let's see. What is type ID? Runtime type identification. Type of an object during program. The type ID operation returns reference to std type info object, which provides information with the type. Okay, I'm interested. Okay. Okay, I'm sold on type ID. So I would say like I can't do it like that, can I? I think I would do this, right? So you've got the type info now. You get the size of the type? That's kind of what I want. No, I could just do size of. Oh, ooh, no. No. Yeah, and I'm not storing the string as the... Yeah, no. I'm immediately unimpressed. Can I just get, like, an integer back? I know that's, like... I might just be tweaking, right? Wait. Can I do something kind of ridiculous? No way this works, right? I could do, like... What does type ID get hash code return? That's what I want to know. Returns a size t. I am building a C++ game engine. Right now I'm doing the entity stuff. I'm trying to copy over some code that I wrote in Jai, which is a experimental C++ replacement language that's in closed beta. And the problem is it has a very, very nice feature that lets me at compile time get the largest type that is tagged with a custom tag. So I give all entities this entity tag, and at compile time I see which one of them is the largest size of bytes, and that's what I make the size of my array elements, or my memory elements in my entity block. However, you can't do that in C++. So I'm trying to do some other kind of workaround that isn't stupid, because there's a couple of dumb ways I could do this, and I don't want to do them that way. I guess I can kind of rip what I've already got, assuming it even compiles, which it might not. Oh, yeah. So, this is a OpenGL quad that I have up on the screen. GPU rendered such and such. And I was going to do model loading, and then I realized I didn't want to do that because that sounds annoying. Now I'm here, and this is like less annoying because at least I kind of have a big idea of what I want to do. So now I'm kind of looking at the SCD type info, which is like kind of cool actually. Oh. 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 Type info from type. Can you even do that? Right, because this takes in hash code. What do you not take in anything? No parameters. So here's hash code. Hasher. Size operator. Type info ref. Oh. So you get type info, and then you get the hash code. But can I get type info from just the type, or do I have to, like, make an instance of it and then do some bullshit? Like, can I not? Type info. No constructor, no destructor. So this is pulled from type ID. Yeah, you can't put a type here. I don't think. I mean, let's try it. You know what? Let's get stupid. Let's get it done. Will that even compile, actually? What's the error or the warning? Eh, it's probably fine. Okay. So we've got this type info, and now we're gonna do size t hash code. Yeah, size t hash equals type info or info. Then, finally, as an aside, we're gonna do, I guess we could just do we'll just try this. Can you print a size t using hash? Or printf on size t? Oh, it's z. Oh, I need to. It's ZU? Oh my god. I screw up here? Am I being stupid? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's fucking... Jesus. Attempting to reference a deleted function? So type info. Attempting to reference deleted function. It's like whenever I do these, I feel like I'm being stupid. Oh. Ah! Yo, what am I doing? Oh my gosh. The header containing that function check what's mixed. It's probably an if. Let's see. I do want to see just quickly. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's just that. I just wasn't saving it to the right thing. Because it wasn't a const reference. I didn't know that it needed to be one. I mean, I guess that... No, I won't pretend to know. Jesus. This might be the worst compiler of all time. Yeah, it didn't print anything. Right. Let me like run this in the... Oops. C build, not bin. Okay, now in theory, if I do this twice, the same number should print twice. I didn't mean to close out. Is that the same? Oh, that is the same. Wow! Wow, wow, wow! Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. That's huge, actually. That's really cool. Okay, so now what we can do is we can organize our entity blocks as per the type of each entity at barely any runtime cost. Yay! I did all that work. I'm not sure if I really want to do it that way, but you know, it ends up being a problem. Just not do that. Can I just like const expression this? Because you know that's at compile time, right? Can I get goofy with this? Can I get silly? Hold on. I'm gonna get silly with this. So this is gonna return a size t, and this is a const. That is how you do the const expression tag, right? Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Const expression returns a size t, or returns a const and reference to that. We're gonna call this get t. This is gonna take in a t type, and we're gonna return basically. No, actually, it's not this. I'm dumb as bricks. Don't do that. Is that gonna work? There's no shot, right? Maybe will it only compile if I use it? Is it trying to be smart? Okay, so then what if I do this? That's not how that works, is it? Oh, no, it is. Yeah, that's actually not even close to how that works. I've actually got to bounce because dinner is just about ready. But I will be back. So if you want to leave a like and subscribe when I get back, I'm gonna think about this because I'm not doing something right here. I know it because I don't know what I'm doing wrong here because I don't know how else you would. Can you just do type? Is type a type? I don't think type is a type. It's not like it is in Jai. If I do this. Okay. So I'm not doing something right here. It was kind of a Hail Mary. I'm gonna think about this while I eat dinner. Otherwise, I'll be back.